little beast. You killed it! Oh, man. Better hide the carcass.
Use your training to get it down. Sir, yes, sir. Bam! Two in the back of the fucking head.
Little demon. Everyone knows how wild animals can get after a long siesta. It's strange, though. I didn't see any blood or a bullet hole.
Of course not, sir. I shot 1 millimeter above its head. Just enough for the speeding bullet to make it fall.
What? But it's dead as a doorknob.
Must have been a scare, sir.
Fucking
You
steak
didn't mention
out.
the bird had a weak heart, sir. In that case, I should have used stones, which are almost as effective, but not so frightening.
Are you pulling my leg?
Negative, sir. Do you know any man able to shoot someone with just 1 bullet from a distance of 1 kilometer in a headwind?
No.
Me neither.
What?
Is
Fucking
that
hate this
all?
game.
Don't you have anything else to say?
Do you need more information, sir? What about?
Just forget it. Don't try to find any hidden meaning. I didn't get that either. By the way, when I commented on killing 2 birds with 1 stone, I didn't mean it to be so literal. Anyway, at least the doctored photo is now in place. As for the bird,
I really hope
for a pun.
I guess I'll need a mirror.
Yeah, I was about to say, but I really hope they didn't do that for the pun. I fucking please, point-and-click game gods.
Right.
If you're out there,
You're gonna put the bird in between one of the switches and have it be electrocuted back to life.
no. Do you not remember? There's a person we know who
can revive chickens.
You can revive chickens.
Arise, chicken. Chicken, arise.
I haven't done it in a long time, Adam, but I think I'm going to pray to the gods of point-and-click games, and I'm hoping that they will eradicate Pendulo Studios off the face of the earth.
You know something? I had actually forgotten about that, a very important plot point of the man who could raise chickens from the dead.
Dead. Everyone
How
does.
silly of me.
Everyone forgets about the Poultry King.
How fucking silly of me.
It's probably a waste of time, but I've been hooked down to stranger
I'm
ways.
obviously the idiot.
You are the
realizing
fool.
that we're going to be
I
raising
bet
a
you
parakeet
can also
from the
revive
dead.
poultry, like your grandpa.
I'm not so sure, Brian. I haven't seen poultry around here anyway, so it's kind of pointless.
This broke me.
Would a parrot
Like-
do?
Hey, brah.
Don't you
I
ever
was
feel
fine
like...
with the aliens.
What happened to
I was fine with the casual
I
racism.
guess he kind of
I was
flew
fine
to
with the
bluer
sexist
skies,
attitude.
Bluer
But
skies?
this...
No,
This
brah,
is the
he's not
worst.
fully
The dead
dead.
chicken. Dead parrots.
He's kind of dead, which means he's slightly...
And now
unalive.
we're going to
shot the
resurrect
bird.
the parrot.
He shot the
Provisionally
bird.
dead.
Made
I
him
think
have
the
a heart
technical
attack
expression the Kahunas
for a
use
pun,
is,
so that he could
has a
revive
life
this
ache.
bird with
I
a
don't think I can
chicken
help
man.
the bra out.
Just
But even
to stretch
so,
out this
there's a little
episode,
problem.
this
I
part
could
of the
only
game.
try to revive him in the
Because
Y
they
with
just
my
said,
grandpa
Oh
oh,
my
let's
God.
not
His
go to
witch
base
doctor.
just yet. Let's
I
do
can't
more
remember what
puzzles.
that's at, bro.
Brian
didn't you say your
better
grandpa
get
used to
fucking
take
laid
you there a
after all
lot?
this trouble.
Yeah, but
That's
I was
all I'm
just a
gonna
little
say.
tyke, and I never paid attention.
Oh, it's not going to
to
be
the
Gina
directions.
because she's dead.
I looked for it like a
I
million
know.
times.
I just looked
but
it up.
No can do, bro.
She has her
I
own side
remember
story
it was
game.
like toward the northwest of the island. There were a bunch of graves by it, and well, that's all. Plus, without my leg,
Because
I need some
people
amazing airs to reach that
everywhere
part of
was
the
wanting
island.
to
What?
play as Gina.
Every time Gina's not on screen, people should say,
Darn.
"Where's
Where's
Gina?"
I haven't
Gina?
answered
I mean,
my
we've been
troubles.
saying it already
I'll have
today.
to attempt to locate that hut. But if the
Look
smoke
at Lanny's
is on
hut.
watch on
We
most
have
of the
been.
island.
Yeah,
doubt
I
they'll
mean,
let me
let's
search
be
I,
fair,
all
think,
like,
I think we're the only two people looking for a thread of fucking continuity in this thing, though.
yes. How dare us paying attention to this game, looking for some form of substance?
Oh my god! If Gina's gone, that means we can go back to MIT.
Just take that
Finally,
fucking bag and drive home.
finally, we can start our lives.
We can start again from scratch with 50 million in our back pocket.
Oh, we wouldn't have that 50 million. It was all under Gina's name and her account.
True.
I'd like to talk
Oh,
with the colonel.
that is
again.
until we dress up as a nun,
You're lucky I'm so friendly.
infiltrate a bank.
Anyone else would have
We're gonna need to dress a Polynesian
Don't
woman
take
up
your
as a
eyes off
nun.
them, filthy.
Somehow
Yes.
find Gina's finger.
Yeah, that's it. We've been knocked by a turtle.
Leslie,
The turtle has
civilian
50
from
million
the
and is
wall
now
wants to
living the
talk to the
dream.
colonel again.
Living the dream of the turtle.
All right, Phil, accompany the
Oh,
civilian
God.
into the colonel's tent,
I
as you
hate
ordered.
this game so much.
Leslie, this is the guy who wants to have a word with the colonel.
One moment, my colonel.
No, the-
But he already had a word with him.
You.
We can't just keep putting off this very
Mr.
important military operation just to let a civilian walk in here and talk with the colonel.
No, apparently we can.
I've taken note, my colonel.
Yes, me. I can talk weird because I'm a simp.
Your name?
Ryan
It's not a
Basco.
Well, Mr. Basco, wait here.
It is when you haven't seen him in his natural habitat, Adam.
Mr. What's his face wishes to speak with you, my colonel.
I love how cheap that fucking sign is.
Tell him I'm a slip.
Yeah.
Like
Flower
somebody
pot.
printed it out on
Are you
A3
speaking
printer.
Right now, my colonel.
That's it.
I must be speaking in my
Someone actually
sleep.
painted
Flower
it. Like
pot.
it's like markers and then they
Daddy,
colored it
you're
in.
more of the snoring type.
Flower pot. Get it through. Get over here.
Why
You
are they
both
reusing
look here,
dialogue?
that's to be lit. No, it's
I
such
don't
it's the truth. They lose that
fucking
you
know.
get.
Every time you want to go to see the colonel, you have to go
Well,
through this fucking routine.
Think of something that would work. I may not get anywhere by
Okay.
doing this, but what the heck?
Are you just going to write in everything there?
No, just that one there. Although I clicked it too fast to see what it was.
All right.
Leslie and I troop.
And now,
No, Leslie, I'd better not loiter around.
And they won't let you write anything else?
but not that,
I
but
don't
I
think
can't
stealing
leave.
while under surveillance.
I
is
now
a
have to
swift
go and
move.
meet the colonel.
Out of my sight, flower pot.
You can come in, Mr. Whatever you're called.
Thanks.
Oh, I see. It was a time thing.
Yeah.
I see you're still alive.
Wait, what was he
boy.
doing in there for that
Did you
silence all
finally
that
come to
time?
Tell me what
I
the
have no
heck
idea.
you're doing on my island?
A girlfriend of mine fell in a lake and I think you guys rescued her. Be honest for once in your life, man.
The worst thing is, all of that dialogue is reset.
I'm waiting for Professor
You
Pierre
can
Pignon.
now talk through all of them
Professor's
again.
arrival is a military secret. How the heck did you find out?
Facebook. God damn it! I warned these people about using MySpace.
I saw a sign that said, "Today welcoming party for new Frenchie in the barracks."
They'll make up any excuse to whip up a party. Those lazy boys. The ingrates didn't even invite me.
Lazy boy.
Binky boys.
Besides Professor,
Let's hear.
They were cousins. You know, in the same way
Just for
black
the
people and
record,
white people are all
You're
cousins.
not leaving.
Black
Yes.
people are brothers. Black and whites are cousins.
And myself,
What's he
Brian
wrong,
Basco, clearly has a black soul. I mean, I bought 3 Dr. Dre like albums. That
Just to be clear, we are aware of my condition. The guy in the photo is black, right?
yes,
No,
yes.
this isn't
I'd
the
like-
chief.
No, he is.
Take
Yes, he
Take your
is.
eyes off him,
Yeah.
Felton.
Thank God.
Okay, we're good. This is not a Cunningham situation.
Cunningham is still black.
Leslie,
The Cunningham
who you from
principle.
before wants to talk to the
It's
colonel.
Name my
Schrodinger's
latest-
Cunningham.
This
All right.
Schrodinger's black guy.
Accompany the
Yeah.
civilian into the colonel's tent.
That's it's gonna be the name of my latest thriller, The Cunningham Principle.
One moment, my
Cunningham.
A
colonel.
hard-hitting detective
Thank you,
story about
Felton.
racial
You,
violence.
come here, please.
To be fair, there's at least one
Mr.
Benson in there that is white.
There you go.
Huh?
That's how it'll work.
I've taken note, my colonel.
No, yes, no.
My colonel.
Your name?
Ryan
Yes.
Basco.
Well, Mr. Basco, wait here.
I think they were not brave enough to do a gay fucking character, so you just made him weird
Mr.
instead.
What's
He
his
was
face
gay,
wishes
right?
to speak with you, my colonel.
Who? Tell him I'm asleep. Flower pot.
But he can hear you speaking
Oh,
right
God.
now, my colonel.
Same
Must be
fucking
speaking in my sleep.
dialogue.
Flower pot.
No, Daddy, you're more of the snoring type.
Flower pot. That memory of yours is worse than a
No
senile old
daddy,
general.
you silly.
Get it through that thick skull of yours that there are no mommies or daddies in the army. Get
Daddy.
over here a minute.
Hmm.
I need to explain something. And pull those shirt tails right out of your pants. You look like a mouse.
Spank me
ball.
harder, Daddy.
Look here, Lester.
Spank me harder.
Why do you think I call you flower pot? To belittle you? No. It's such an outlandish.
I was annoyed at
circumstance
this point
to
because,
realize
again, the
they
Walker
lose that
says
group.
you'll get extra
Could you plant
dialogue.
your seed in me, Daddy?
I don't know.
Daddy,
With all those
into me.
oh,
No,
Would
the
be-
thing was that, like,
I'd
I was told to be extra dialogue at this point, and there I'm going like,
I don't
wait, did
like
not work?
no,
Got to do it again?
with all these military.
Just start stealing rations. Go on, Brian.
Please.
Give them a reason to shoot you.
Just one more thing, sir. The coordinates of the uninhabited hut
yes.
are 24 minutes, 38.1 seconds north, and 157
Oh, yeah, this is the witch hunters,
degrees, 2
that
minutes and
Kai
10
wanted us to
seconds
find.
west.
I better jot that down before I forget.
And why in blue blazes would I care about that? Pull those shirt tails out of your britches. You're not in grammar school anymore.
Okay.
I wish I had.
Kai
Yeah,
asks
we
us
just
to find the.
Then I could enter those coordinates and find.
No,
Kai's
Kai asked us to
grandpa
find his
said
old
two
his
shakes
granddad's
of
foot.
a
He couldn't
parrot.
remember where it was, so we got the army to do it
Out
for
of my
us.
sight, flower
Of course, yes.
You can come in,
So we can
Mr.
rise
whatever
chicken.
you're called.
Thanks.
Yes.
Chicken or
If the-
rise.
If the parrot now doesn't go
I said you would
brains,
talk.
then this is a wasted opportunity.
What are you doing on
Stupid
my
brains.
Brains.
Did that bird just say brains? No, he said
The
Brian.
truth is, I came to see whether I could pick up that
Brian's.
waitress at Luana Beach.
I was
That's a
saying
lost
Brian's.
son. From the lieutenant colonel to the latrine scrubber, all my men
yeah,
have tried.
two words.
But that lady is the toughest coconut to crack in the Pacific. What about you? Have you tried?
I don't want to talk about that girl. I don't even think she's attractive.
Either you're lying or you're dumber than I
Oh,
thought.
that's a lot.
Anyway,
That is-
I still don't know
Never
what
happened.
you're doing on
Told
my
her fabrication.
I don't feel.
island. Just
Not this time.
make like a bee and buzz off.
Look at me. I just like saying the word bee. It's a powerful word. Bee. Bee, 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 bee.
It's a spelling bee.
So, now of course we're an idiot, so we can't find the hut by ourselves. We need help.
Soldier O'Connor.
Of course we do.
Sir, yes, sir.
You weren't equipped with a GPS device by any chance, were you?
Shoot, sir. I knew you'd find me out in the end.
Excuse me?
I'm a
I've been
failure,
fool,
sir.
sir.
I ate
should
it.
have told you from the very beginning.
Told me what?
I lost it, sir.
The GPS?
Yes, sir. I swear I had it when I left
O'Connor,
the
are
camp,
you the
'cause I
shittest
kept
soldier
checking
ever?
my coordinates before lunch. Then this rowdy
Yes, sir.
kid came and chased me around.
If you
someone took
answer
advantage and
with
stole it from
anything
me
other
then,
than
sir.
yes, I'm
Well,
going
don't
to
put
shoot
your
you.
khakis in a knot over it.
I will accept my punishment with honor and integrity, sir.
Nobody's gonna punish you, O'Connor. However, if you do remember where you left it, or who might have stolen it from you, let me know.
Thank you, sir.
Right, so someone's nicked his GPS little like widgets basically.
Return to your position, soldier, and remember,
Makes sense.
I'm watching you.
And now,
Your orders, sir.
is there anyone that could have possibly taken a GPS device?
I can't think of anyone that would want it.
According to Knife, his little offspring is inside.
But as Knife said, his son has been
I'm
playing
sure
with a new
Knife
Game
was
Boy as of late.
exaggerating a bit. How could a cute little boy
No, but I
be
don't
so
think
evil?
Koala would ever steal something.
Mm-hmm. You sure about that?
Look at him. Just an innocent child playing with his console. I'll go talk to the cute thing. Hello, Koala. Wanna chat with Uncle Brian? Well, I'll take that as a yes. Don't you know how to talk yet?
This is how children act
Well, this
like,
is
yeah?
just what I needed. Getting
Oh,
this
I
kid to
genuinely
speak
don't
is
know. I'm
gonna
seriously
cause
asking.
more blood, sweat, and tears than it did with Joshua. He doesn't seem to have anything I need anyway, though.
Maybe look at him again.
I can't see the screen, but from the sound. Wait a minute. O'Connor said he lost his GPS
Okay.
when he was chasing after some rowdy
So
kid.
Brian has
Of
figured out
course.
that from the
It all
sound
adds
of
up.
it,
Connie
that it's the
and Knife went to
GPS
have their beer brunch at
fucking
Orleani's
module.
bar. And in the meantime,
Of course he is.
Koala was driving O'Connor nuts and stole the GPS, thinking it was a video game console. The idea of stealing from a child doesn't exactly make me feel proud. In fact, I haven't taken it from him yet, and I already feel totally ashamed. But Gina's
I love as well
life
that the
and a
music here
foul-mouthed
is like
parrot are in
50%
jeopardy,
Rugrats.
so I better go for it.
Yeah.
Snotty little brat! He almost bit my finger off.
Not really a
Christ.
quality.
Okay, I've got nothing to lose for trying again. Okay, I may
To be
lose
fair,
a
this
finger,
kid is
but
the
it's
most-
just an expression.
Most likable character in this so far.
The next time someone comes around
He's
from
the one I relate to the
Koala
most.
Foundation, I'm whipping his butt. We had one just like it back in second grade. Actually, there was a whole collection. with one animal representing each letter of the alphabet.
Brilliant. That's great. Now, what do we need?
That won't do any. Great idea. If anyone could get this
Why?
kid under his semi-opposable thumb and swipe.
We're going to introduce a drunk lemur to the situation.
Of course we are. Like, it can only rectify things.
This could get ugly. I'd better be moving along.
So now we've left the lemur in the hands of a child. A feral child.
Something tells me those two are going to get along just
Well, I guess
great.
at least we get the Game Boy now.
Yeah, that's something at
Hope
least.
it didn't
Rest in
break
peace,
when it
lemur.
hit the ground. Nope. I guess the sand broke the fall and it's still as
So
good as new.
that's one of those two is
Sherman's
ending up
little
with
demon,
rabies at the end
but
of
at
this.
least I got what I needed.
To be fair, yeah.
I'm not sure
Hard to
which one at
imagine
this
three
stage.
people living
Yeah.
there.
It's hard to tell, isn't it?
No, better not bug those.
There should be a
two
wrestling
now that they're
poster after
getting
this,
to know
lemur
each other.
versus koala. I think we've just found the title of this episode.
There we go. You think you're special, you do.
Truth is, it would be easy to mistake this for a video game console.
Then use it.
Let's see if I can figure out how to use this contraption.
Oh, you just dial in the numbers.
Yes.
Excellent. Now, I just have to follow the instructions the GPS gives
Okay.
me, and sooner or later I'll find the hut.
To be fair, they did give the coordinates down to the seconds, which is the nearest, what, half a
Let's
meter?
see. I
Pretty much,
turn
yeah.
That way.
Like you'd actually have been
Find
like, completely
those
blind enough to see
rocks,
what
then to
this
the
is meant to be. Like the
Now
hut.
I go straight.
Ducky tiki.
There we go.
No doubt about it. This must be the
That's
hut.
the grandfather's
I knew
hut,
I'd
so
end up finding it.
it's
Hmm.
presumably been here for 20 odd years in decay, disrepair,
Let's
Very
see
good.
if it looks
Yeah.
the way I expect.
after the TV show went bankrupt.
Yeah, after he pulled out. No,
There's
sorry
no
lads, we're
doubt
not going to
about
go for it. We're going to
This could
commission
only
another
be a witch
series of
doctor's
Mrs.
hut.
No,
Columbo.
sorry, you've got too many skulls in your
It's
roof
truly
space.
grotesque.
Look, the skulls was fine in the 80s and 90s when people don't care, but we're now in a very
Remember
more
reading that they
sensitive
were used
era.
for almost
People are
everything in
very
some
like
cultures.
triggered by skulls.
Cradles
You
for
know,
babies,
He was
some of the best friends
actually a
of
witch
skulls,
doctor
and
of
even in
phrenology.
ceremonial outfits.
Yes, and you know, it's just a bit discriminatory to skulls. You know, that's all we're saying here.
Well, it's probably some
but
sort of shrine.
What kind of army decides to march under a skull?
These witch doctors
Our
sure have a
enemies
funny
didn't
way of
design our
organizing their
uniforms.
pantries, from what
You
I've
got
seen.
nice things like stripes and
It
collars.
looks like a
Oh,
primitive
oh,
throne.
wait,
Sickles.
that's
Primitive
nice.
and spooky, if you ask me.
Oh, I hate this game so much.
Oh look, turtle shells. They're important.
Is it a dream?
No,
Is that a pickled lemur in a jar, or is that just a little homunculus?
I don't know. It looks like a tiny Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
It's most likely used for
This
religious
entire place
ceremonies,
is most
like
likely
a
used for
baptismal
religious
font.
ceremonies, Brian.
Mm-hmm. So yes, this place means nothing to us without like some form of like context. I forgot to click on the shrine.
That guy in the portrait kind of looks like Kai. Must be his grandpa or some other ancestor. That guy must be his...
There we go. Done. So now we're going to go back to Kai and get this show on the
Oh,
road.
it's a sand turtle.
It is a Saiyan turtle.
Better learn to control that urge. No.
I can't sit around here dreaming of turtles all the time.
I mean, what is this game? What kind of game would this be?
I find it hard to believe
Bah, what is a game? A miserable pile of secrets.
Miserable pile of puzzles and dialogue. Please, enough talk. Get on
I
with it.
haven't seen a puzzle yet in
Oh,
this,
Brian,
Jonathan.
what's up?
Yeah, hang on. We've been able to concoct
I've
some
heard you're a
some
surfing
chalk
hero, even though
by
you're
mixing
missing
two
a leg.
things that
No
can't
big deal,
possibly
bro.
go
People
together.
who don't think
Which is
exaggerate all the
something this
time.
game has never done
Lots of
before.
talking,
That's what I call a puzzle.
slurring, and little meditating.